County Assembly of Baringo is a creation of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, which brought in the 47 counties in the Republic of Kenya. Baringo County, a county of great diversity, covers an area of 11,000 square kilometers and borders West Pokot County to the north, Laikipia County to the east, Nakuru County to the south, and Elgeyo Marakwet County to the west. The County Assembly of Baringo is located at the heart of Kabarnet town, opposite Kenya Commercial Bank along Moi Road. Having derived its name from Lake Baringo, which is a freshwater lake with inhabited islands, Baringo boasts presence of millions of flamingos and hot geysers in Lake Bogoria. The County Assembly prides itself as a leading, modern and people-centered county assembly in Kenya. Therefore, the County Assembly's mission to promote the principle of good governance through legislation, oversight, and representation in contribution to the socio-economic development of Baringo County. In holistic, the County Assembly values quality service, teamwork, integrity and professionalism, democracy, and people focus.
My name is Honorable Vincent Kemboy, Speaker Baringo County Assembly.
My name is Winnie Jepkemoi Chemase, Clerk, Baringo County Assembly.
I'm actually the third Speaker for Baringo County Assembly. The first Speaker was Honorable William Kasait Kamket, who is now the MP for Tiaty constituency, and he served between the period 2013 and 2017. Our second Speaker is Honorable David Kiplagat, who served between the period 2017 to 2022, and now I'm occupying the office for the period 2022 and hopefully to 2027.
I'm the third clerk. Before me were my predecessors. We had Mr. Joseph Koech, who was the clerk during the inception of devolution 2013 to 2019. The second clerk was CPA Richard Koech, who served the County Assembly between 2019 and 2022, and currently I'm the clerk. I took up in 2022.
Under the leadership of the Speaker, Honorable Vincent Kemboy, and the Clerk, Ms. Winnie Chemase, the County Assembly has made great strides in the last 10 years of devolution.
We are a creation of Article 176 of the Constitution that creates the county government, and Section 8 and 9 of the County Governments Act, which provides the functions and roles of the County Assembly.
County Assembly performs three roles, that is representation, legislation, and oversight.
The role of a Speaker are so many. The Speaker is the chair of the County Assembly Service Board. The Speaker is the chair of the House Business Committee. The Speaker is the chair of the Powers and Privileges Committee.
Now, the functions of the clerk of the County Assembly includes the CEO and the secretary to the board, and also the Chief Administrative Officer of the County Assembly, and also responsible for day-to-day management of the County Assembly. I also render expert, non-partisan and impartial advice to the Speaker, to the County Assembly members, and also to the members of staff.
Baringo County Assembly has 30 wards, and these wards are distributed in our 6 constituencies, which are Baringo Central, where our headquarters is situated in Kabarnet, Baringo South, Tiaty constituency, Mokote constituency, Eldama Ravine, and finally Baringo North.
The County Assembly has a staff establishment of 120 staff drawn from the 6 sub-counties and even outside Baringo for fusion of ideas and inclusivity. The staff are spread across 4 directorates, namely Administration and Human Resource Management, Finance and Accounting Services, Legislative, Procedural and Committee Services, and Communications and Information Services.
We have 120 members of staff who are under permanent and pensionable. We have 135 ward staff.
We have a total of 45 MCAs, out of which 30 are elected and 15 are nominated. Of the 30 elected members, 27 are male and 3 are women.
Baringo County Assembly has a strategic plan. We had the first strategic plan in 2013, 2017, which was formulated by the first County Assembly. And the second strategic plan was formulated and adopted in 2021.
The County Assembly has inducted several legislations and carried out several oversight activities in the county. The key activity on oversight is the fact-finding missions done by the 12 sectoral committees. The committees have generated several reports which have been tabled, debated, and approved in the County Assembly, and their recommendations implemented by the County Executive for the benefit of the people of Baringo.
With regards to legislation and representation, this County Assembly has passed 44 acts of the County Assembly, which include the Facility Development Fund. As we celebrate 10 years of devolution,
the theme being 10 years of devolution, that is the present and the future. The conference seeks reflection on progress made for the last 10 years.
As Baringo County Assembly, we have made a lot of achievements. Firstly, we have passed 44 acts of the County Assembly, 145 committee reports, a total of 20 petitions, and finally, we have passed 12 regulations.
We were able to expand our parking lot by ensuring that we install cabros. We have refurbished our chambers. We have installed the seats.
This chamber will be opened in the month of September. This will ensure that members of the public are able to follow the proceedings of the County Assembly as they proceed live in the chamber and also online. We have also gone digital. Since all our proceedings are online, you can follow our social media pages in Facebook and Twitter, and you will be able to get an up-to-date and live proceedings of the County Assembly. Because
of persons living with disabilities, we ensured that we installed a lift and a ramp. We have done also major extensions. We have 2 floors extension. We have passed the Climate Change Act 2022 and the Climate Change Regulations, which enables our county to access FLOCA funds. During our budget process, we have ensured that the executive has implemented projects or has initiated projects that go towards improving the livelihoods of the Mwananchi. And through that, the county is now developing a Timo Coffee Mill, which is a flagship project in this county. We have ensured that the Maui Slaughterhouse is on course, and we are hopeful that before the end of this financial year, it will be operational, will now serve the entire county and the neighboring counties, and even produce for export.
To fully facilitate the execution of its mandate, the County Assembly has initiated the construction of a modern chamber, a functional catering unit, and 2 office floors housing 28 offices, 6 boardrooms, broadcast unit, and a public gallery due for launching.
To make our members of County Assembly comfortable, we have a modern restaurant which provides meals at subsidized rates to our members and to our members of staff. What this means is that we are able to run our programs late into the day. And I'll give you an example that when we were doing the budget, our members were able to run a sitting from 9:30 in the morning to around 1:30 p.m. and they took a break of 45 minutes. And by 2:30 p.m. we had started the afternoon session. This was only possible because we had a restaurant within the facility. If it wasn't that, I'm not sure whether we could have been able to achieve what we achieved on that day. Secondly, our members of staff have been able to dedicate a lot of their time, since they'll get everything within their reach.
We have also constructed state-of-art speakers' residence.
SRC had proposed that all county assemblies stops paying house rent for speakers with effect from 2022-2023, and we are one of the county assemblies in Kenya that has developed and constructed the residence of a speaker. What is the future of Baringo?
The County Assembly is also in the process of conducting its sittings outside the county headquarters in a program popularly known as Bunge Mashinani.
We are planning for Bunge Mashinani in the first quarter this financial year, 2023-2024.
And I want to assure the residents of Baringo and Kenyans that with effect from this financial year, we shall be starting Bunge Mashinani. Bunge Mashinani is one of the initiatives of this county assembly that will ensure that the activities of the county assembly are taken closer to the people, so that our people will get to know what's happening.
We also have the core values that we believe in as County Assembly of Baringo: one, quality service, teamwork, integrity and professionalism. Also the democracy, and that is why we give an opportunity our members of staff and also the members to air their views, because the majority will have their way, but the minority will have their say. We also focus on the people.
The County Assembly has also integrated information technology in its operations. This was of great essence in 2019, where the Assembly, through the Budget and Appropriations Committee, was able to execute virtual public participation via Zoom platform for the budget estimates for the financial year 2020-2021 and 2021-2022 in all its 6 sub-counties as a result of the severe effect and restrictions of COVID-19. The County Assembly since 2016 has participated in the County Assembly's Sports Association Games and bagged several medals in various disciplines. Participation in the Agricultural Society of Kenya show has also seen the Assembly receive awards and recognition.
Baringo County Assembly also is very active in co-curriculum activities, and especially from inception of CASA Games, that is County Assembly Sports Association. Our County Assembly has been doing very well in many disciplines. In table tennis, we managed to be position 1. In pool, we managed also to be number 1 in 2016. Scrabble, we managed to be number 2. In darts, we also managed to be position 2. And volleyball women, we managed to be position 3. Also in athletics, we were able to proceed to East Africa. We had entry of 400 meters, and we had one of our members who proceeded to East Africa.
As we foster service delivery and betterment of the lives of the people of Baringo, the Assembly seeks to produce men and women with skills, which is a key but often overlooked ingredient for prosperity and success within and outside the borders.
We want to urge members of the public that if you feel that there is a project that's not taking place, kindly get in touch with your member of county assembly or any of our MCAs, and if need be, if you don't think you can get assistance, our standing orders allows you to petition the county assembly as an individual, and there's a form that will be given by the office of the clerk. That way, we will be able to do the work of oversight and ensure that all projects that are expected to have been done are actually done.
Thank you.
Welcome to the County Assembly of Baringo, a beacon of oversight, legislation, and representation, a place where representation of every life matters.